Hello friends, welcome to 6th video of Angular 5 series. In this video we will discuss about property binding. Before we start, we have to know about HTML attribute and DOM property. So here I have added one text box with value C4D, and in browser when you inspect this element in console, and when you write $0 attribute value, it will return you C4D. And same way, if you write $0 value, it will also return the same C4D. Here $0 means the current element, and when you change this value to, let's say, code for developers, and when you again write $0 value, it will return you the current value. But when you type $0 get attribute value, it will return the C4D. So attributes and properties are not same. Attributes are defined by HTML and properties are defined by DOM. Attribute initialize the DOM properties and they cannot be changed, but property value can be changed, and property binding in Angular is binding to the property of the DOM element. So let's check the syntax of property binding. Here I want to add ID property in my text box and assign the value of that ID property dynamically. So I have to add one property in my component class. Let's say I've added new ID property and assigned the value my ID. Then in my HTML code, I have to write square bracket, which is a syntax of property binding, and then write the property name ID and just assign the value of that component property. Okay. So save the changes, and when you run the application and when you inspect this element, you can find the ID property with the value of my ID, which is assigned from the component class property. You can also use interpolation to bind the property value. For example, let's copy this text box, and in that I will remove this property binding syntax and just use interpolation syntax. And when I save this change in browser, I will find another text box, and when I inspect this element, okay, I will find the same property value using interpolation. Here interpolation have a few limitations, like it only deals with string type values. It doesn't work with any boolean type or any other type. For example, in my this text box, I want to assign the disable attribute. Now my second text box will be disable. You can see here. But if I want to change this to enable, so for that I have to assign value false. Still it will be disable. And if I write interpolation syntax over here, this doesn't work. You can see here. So in this case, if we want to enable this text box, we have to use property binding syntax, square bracket. Now our text box will be enable. Here you can see it's enable. I can write anything. Here I am writing hard-coded value, but if I want to add the property in my component, let's add one property over here, like is disable equal to false, and just use this component property in my HTML. Now it's enable, and when I change to this to true, it will disable my text box. You can see here. So this is property binding in Angular 5. We have to use square bracket syntax to bind value to property. We can also use interpolation, but it only deals with string type value. So it's better to use the square bracket syntax. So that's it from this video session. If you like this video, then please subscribe our YouTube channel so you can get the notification about new videos. You can also subscribe our website codefordevelopers.com, where you can read latest articles and blogs about JavaScript, Angular, Ionic and C#. And you can also like our Facebook page Code for Developers and get the notification about latest post, and also tweet us on @C40_official, and you can mail us any technical query on contact@codefordevelopers.com. So see you in next video. Thank you.